good shot. He's whacked it away over the top of the...
This time around, just like in 2011, we have 4 qualifiers at the World Cup: Ireland, Scotland, United Arab Emirates and Afghanistan. Of these 4, if there's one side that you need to watch out for, it's Ireland. They caused an upset when they first made the World Cup in 2007, delivering a knockout blow to Pakistan. In 2011, they delivered a big blow to England. This time around, it could be West Indies, it could be India, it could be any of the other sides. Why do I say that? It's because of the presence of some very good players in Kevin O'Brien. Who forgets him? His knock against England was top class, amongst the best in World Cup history. George Dockrell with his left-arm spin bowling, and Paul Stirling and William Porterfield at the top of the order. That's a side to watch out for amongst all the associate sides. Of the other sides, Scotland has not done much in their previous attempts at World Cup. In 1999 and 2007, they didn't win a single match. I don't see them winning much this time either. They have a few good players in Preston Mommsen and Callum McLeod, but that's about it. Paul Collingwood will provide experience as the coach and guide them from the dressing room. But do not expect Scotland to cause an upset just like Ireland can. Afghanistan is making its debut at this World Cup. It's their first ever 50-over World Cup. They have a few good players. They have the best pace attack amongst all the associate countries. Hamid Hassan with the new ball will be the X factor for the side at this World Cup. Mohammad Shehzad, a Dhoni fan, bats like him, plays like him, behaves like him, is the other man to watch out for. Mohammad Nabi and Samiullah Shenwari are the 2 all-rounders, the spin bowling all-rounders that provide depth to the bowling and the batting. Above all, Afghanistan could surprise a few teams, but don't see them going too far at this World Cup. United Arab Emirates returns to World Cup cricket for the first time since 1996. They last played in that tournament in India, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. It's taken them 19 years because they've gone through a big churning process in the interim period. Khurram Khan at 42 is their former captain and is probably the best batsman in associate cricket. They have a few other players like Shaiman Anwar and their captain Mohammad Taqir who can catch your eye. Don't expect UAE to do much. Aqib Javed, their coach, will provide them experience from the dressing room, having won a World Cup for Pakistan in 1992. Above all, UAE is a side which has improved a lot in the last 1.5 years, but won't do much at this World Cup. Bangladesh have the most passionate fans in World Cup cricket. Their passion of the fans doesn't really translate into performance of the side. They have had 2 major upsets in the last 2 World Cups. In 2007, they delivered a knockout blow to India. In 2011, they delivered a surprise blow to England. Those were 2 big achievements for Bangladesh cricket. But they didn't make the quarterfinals in 2011, and I don't see them making the quarterfinals in 2015 as well. This time around, they have the same set of players like in 2011, but they don't really have that ability to go all the way right up to the quarterfinals or beyond that. They have a star all-rounder in Shakib Al Hasan. Mushfiqur Rahim with the bat is very good. Mashraf-e Mortaza is back as captain and is in very good form. But there's no backup bowling. The backup bowling is non-existent. The spin bowling is all one-dimensional, just all left-arm spin bowling. That's going to be a big worry for Bangladesh at this World Cup. Zimbabwe made an instant impact in World Cup cricket when they beat Australia in 1983. That was their first ever World Cup. In 1992, they beat England. And in 1999, it was India's turn. But this time around, they don't really have the side like they did in the 80s and 90s. That's because of years of trouble in Zimbabwe cricket with race, with problems with the board, which has really dealt a big body blow to Zimbabwe cricket. But they do have a few good players in Elton Chigumbura, the captain, who's back in charge as the one-day skipper. Brendan Taylor with the bat, who's the X factor and the best batsman of the side. Then there's Sikandar Raza. But that's about it. They have a few good players, that's it. And they don't really have the depth in their batting and the bowling to really go far. They have a new coach in Dav Watmore who has a lot of hope and faith in the team. But they don't really have the skill to go that far.
Well, that's a good shot. He's whacked it away over the top of the...